Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to all my new followers. I hope you liked those photos that you've seen in the beginning. I've taken those last Friday in downtown Dallas. It was a lot of fun. I definitely enjoy shooting portraits of strangers. I love being out there and shooting certain scenes, and I'll show you an example of that. But yes, I know a lot of you struggle with the fact, of being out there and asking a stranger for a portrait. And I've certainly done that, the struggling part of it initially when I was younger. I'm 42 now, believe it or not. In my early 20s, there was no way I would walk up to a stranger and ask for a picture. And I think that confidence, it comes with the years. But you can build that up pretty quickly. You have to think of it this way, and I mean it in the best sense of the word, or in the best sense of the phrase. Nobody out there cares about you. And if you ask somebody in a very friendly way, hey, madam, hey, sir, do you mind if I take a photo of you? You have an amazing look. You have a very unique look. I'm building a portfolio, or I'm working on a book or a zine, or explain to them why. And if they say no, they say no. Who cares? Nobody cares. If they say no, you just move on. You wish them a happy day, you stay friendly, and you just move on. Not everybody is going to be interested in having their photo taken. And that's all right. For me, I have a success rate of about, I would say, 70 to 30. 70 where, people would say yes, 30% no. And that is with the portraits, when I ask people for a portrait. Candid street photography, that's a whole category on its own. We're not discussing that per se here. Building up the confidence, as a Bruce Gilden, which I'm, by the way, not a big fan of. That takes a while, building up that type of confidence to really be in somebody's face. But for me, I like taking portraits of people who look very interesting. Now, if you're a little bit shy and you haven't yet built that confidence in your life, the best way to do it is to just start. Just go out there, see what happens. Every photographer that went out there, and I guarantee you, every single photographer that went out there and asked for a portrait has heard no. And that's perfectly fine. Rejection doesn't matter. It's nothing personal. Nobody sets out there, the regular person, to have their photo taken. Some people are just not into it, and that's perfectly fine. Now, when you hear yes, that's going to make up for everything. Especially if it's an interesting character, if it's something that adds to the portfolio in a very interesting way, and you have that winner. It's awesome. The second thing that you're going to have to learn, because that's something that I struggled with in the beginning, is calm down once you hear yes. In the beginning, I would be so excited when I heard yes, quick, the photo, because I want it quick. No, calm down. Look at the person, have a little bit of an initial, everyday talk conversation. Hey, how you doing? How's your day going? Blah, blah, blah. And then try to pose him. Every person is a little different. You have to gauge them, of course, and that comes with the years. You'll learn that. But calm down. If you rush into it, if you rush through the portrait, it's not going to be a good portrait. Calm down, and then usually I'll take 2 photos of that person, one backup shot or a different angle. And it really all depends on the person. Everybody is different. But you just have to do it. You have to do it a lot, and you have to not care. Again, as crude as it sounds, nobody out there cares about you. That's an advantage that you have. Of course, we'd like to think that people do care if something happens to you and that people will rush to your aid, stuff like that. But you know what I mean? Nobody cares about your photography, so go out there, do it, ask for the photo, see how things go. If you hear a no, who cares? Now, you're going to have to be friendly, calm, and not nervous. If you're a little nervous, you look a little shady, you look a little sweaty, all that kind of stuff, that's going to work against you. People are going to wonder like, what's he all about? And you're going to almost hear an instant no. You have to be confident, you have to be friendly, and you just have to go for it. And you have to do it a lot, and you have to just not care. Another thing is, think a little bit about the way you look and the way you dress. The ancient old saying, clothes do make the man. If you're dressed sloppily in a way that kind of shows you're a slop, to say it, for a lack of a better term, that's also going to work against you. Dress a little bit nice, and then try to sound as if you know what you're talking about. But the main thing is, if you hear no, don't worry about that. We've all heard no. Move on to the next subject. Sometimes it's a bummer because, that person has such a unique look, which would be so awesome in your repertoire. And that is definitely a little bit of a disappointment then, but move on. Wish that person a happy day. Be nice about it and move on to the next person. There are 7.5 billion people on this planet. There's enough people that you can photograph that you can take portraits of. So just try it, do it. I would love to hear from you in the comments if you're struggling with that and why. And, do you even take portraits of people, or are you too shy to do it, or do you like it even? I personally really love it. And, but yeah, guys, that's the little video for this week. I wanted to give you guys a little bit of a pep talk. Don't be afraid. Just go out there, do it. The more you do it, the more confident you get at it. Personally, I am definitely now in the stage where it's just second nature. I might be not even out there to take a photo, and I see somebody, because I always have a camera with me, of course, and I'll see somebody with an interesting look. Boom. Immediately I head over and I'll ask a question. I'm very calm. If it's a no, it's a no. If it's a yes, great, I'll have that photo. But calm down once you hear yes. Do it a lot. Go out there. Now with COVID, it's a little different. Of course, safety first. And wear a mask and all that kind of stuff. Safety first, but it's a lot of fun. I love portraits of strangers. Now, guys, that's it. As always, I love you guys. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments and I'll definitely get back to you, and we'll see you in the next video.